Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting. We are here. Today we got Wilmot versus Elkhorn. Elkhorn's going to be starting on the attack side. Wilmot is going to be on the defense. The map of the week is Fracture. Going to be an interesting one. Two sites, but the attackers can come from two different sides of the map. It's going to be really fun to see how these teams play. How they play the different sides, especially on defense. That's probably the hardest part of this map, is figuring out how you want to play defense. Do you want to play back towards the middle of the map so you can easily rotate, just play retake, or are we gonna hold our ground and just stick to these sites and just try to win our gunfights best we can? Once again, I am Triska or Logan, back for a second season of WIHSEA. I'm excited to be back. Love watching these teams play. It's always a pleasure. But we are going to get right into our first round in just a couple seconds here. Fracture's always been an interesting map for me. I am mostly a controller player, so I play smokes. I just kind of do what the team tells me. But it is always fun to see how these duelists and how the initiators want to help their team, or see these kind of hero plays that happen. But yeah, as I said, we're gonna have Wilmot starting on the defensive side. Let me get this overlay up there for you guys. Right there. Oh, going a bit quick for myself. But yeah, looks like we're going to start with a B hit on the side of Elkhorn. A little bit of a split, leaving their Cypher in Blaze to just kind of lurk up behind. They're going to make a lot of noise up in this B main space. Let's see. Let's follow Nexus here. Get the info that 4 are there, which is probably going to warrant a rotate out of those who aren't A. Just leaving Gren on A as they rotate over to B. Cat getting a lot of chip damage taken out. Zuko onto the middle of the site, gets the pick. As Cat also gets pink there, Kowalski able to pick up Zuko, Cat, and Bash, and a fourth on the round. Standing. Oh my goodness, let's hop on with Kowalski as they're looking for an ace in the first round of this game. Not able to do it. Blaze does get that pick. 40 HP, 2 shots to the Ghost, 2 shots in anything actually. Gren able to finish off the round. Beautiful start by Kowalski there. 4 kills, just shutting down that push by Elkhorn. Really swinging the momentum, as I thought Elkhorn was going to take that round pretty easily. But Kowalski saying no. Yes, as we go into the first semi-buy round, I'll say, for Wilmot here. Let's hop on with Kowalski, see if we get any aggression coming out with that Immortal Charm from episode 7. Very impressive. We're gonna get another B hit coming out. Standing ahead from Elkhorn. The dart's gonna be deep. Only gonna see 1. Not gonna be a crazy rotate. Actually, a full rotate coming out from Wilmot. Enemy Cat gonna be the only one saw Zuko TPing onto site. Is he gonna find Nexus here? Sees Nexus, not able to do enough damage. Zuko does get taken out by ninjas. Nexus also picking up Cat. Blaze coming in with that lurk once again, going up tower. Takes a bit of chip damage, drops down back into arcade. Fash stuck in B main here with the spike. T-Gun and Blaze are going to be taking up heaven space here. T-Gun setting those smokes. Gren just kind of playing for time here. Is going to get taken out by Fash, who is in the middle of planting the spike. Pink. Last player standing. Blaze gets picked up. Kowalski left all alone. One enemy remaining. Full health. And
spike down B.
Vandal. Blaze only with the Ghost. Kowalski picking up the round once again, helping out Wilmot in a major way, picking up that second round, making sure they convert that anti-eco. They did lose 4 guns, but I believe they saved just enough so they can have an even buy here with Elkhorn. Looks like it's going to be 4 rifles for each side, and then just missing out on that 5th rifle. But does Elkhorn opt to switch it up? It looks like we are going to be hitting A here, running into Kowalski, who's going to be aggressing alongside Gren. Puts the trip, makes a little bit of noise, and as they decide to back off. They do hear quite a few in A main. Zuko getting hit by the trip. Gren getting faked out just a little bit, popping that cage pretty early here. As Blaze looking to take a bit of space here, is going to pick up that ultimate there. Almost runs into the trip. Gren just trying to do a little bit of chip damage. Kowalski picks up Blaze on the flank, leaving just the 4 players in Elkhorn in this A main. Gren getting 2 of his own, didn't even see that. Kowalski holding down the site, gets taken out by Zuko's pink. Gets 1v1 Astra V. Sky not able to convert. Very close round for Elkhorn and Wilmot. Elkhorn finally getting on the board through their bye round. Very good round defensively by Wilmot, just not able to not able to get those few shots connecting. But Grenben holding down the site very well. As it looks like Elkhorn is going to be rotating back towards this B side, trying it once again. They are going to be running back into Nexus. Let's see.
Scanning ahead. Who's next?
Is going to see one. As Zuko pops the ult, tells his team there's 2 at least on site. Checking into spawn here. Might try to get a pick on the pink. Fash picks up Nexus. Beautiful flash coming from Zuko as he does get shot from behind here. Swings out, sees Kowalski stuck in the corner. Not going to be able to get the pick as Gren and Kowalski, the last
I
two
know
remaining.
exactly where you are.
Gren taken out by Blaze, leaving Kowalski in a 1v3. Blaze is very low, 1 shot to the Vandal. Spike not down just yet, starts getting planted just now. Blaze is going to be taken out.
Spike planted.
Kowalski on for the ace if they do end up clutching this T-gun and Fash, moving up into tower here. As I don't know if Kowalski was spotted, but T-gun finishing off Kowalski, converting the 2nd in a row, evening out the score at 2 apiece for Elkhorn. Very well played so far by both teams. Kowalski obviously going a little bit ahead here, but with those few, I think at least 3 kills per round, or at least close to 3 kills per round now. But so far, stepping up, my MVP for the match so far, but we'll have to see how this one goes. It looks like we're going to do a bit of an A split here. I like seeing these types of plays. Zuko and Blaze are going to be coming in from Dish. Wilmot did leave Grenben pretty much all alone on site. Kowalski taking a bit of a fight up in A main, but that does allow Zuko and Blaze to get a little bit of space up here. Pink not able to hear the jump. Almost taken out, drops into sight. Zuko and Fash picking up 2 of their own. Kowalski forced to back up as well as Nexus. Zuko just taking that space.
Fake teleport. Time to jump.
As it looks like we got a flank.
1 enemy remaining.
Getting picked. Ninjas might just have to save here. Wilmot not in the greatest of shape for Eco. Very good take by Elkhorn. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Ninjas does get the kill on Zuko, but obviously we are so deep into this spike being planted. It's just about to go off anytime soon here. But again, what a round coming out from Elkhorn. Just just being able to pretty easily take the site. But yeah, taking the lead 3 straight here for Elkhorn as they look to just keep that train a-running.
Oh, this is
No
my
real
spot.
changes coming out by Wilmot so far. They're just sticking with Gren and Kowalski on A, and
It goes
Nexus,
here.
Pink, and Ninjas all going to be stuck towards the B site. Elkhorn flip-flopping back and forth. We're going back to B here, but no early aggression. I like that they're recognizing that there has been that Sova Dart at the beginning of every single round they've hit B. So just taking a little bit of time. They have a minute and a half to work with here as we start to slowly move up. Zuko
Time to
using
jump.
the ult to get this information. Says that the site itself is clear, but does not clear Pink, but Cat does. Gonna get the pick onto Nexus. Cat getting the second of the round. Ninja's stuck in generator.
Spike planted.
Sees Blaze close by. Not noted yet. Blaze does end up seeing them. Little T-gun up in heaven there.
Here.
Gren
Last
gets
player
flash
standing.
taken out by Zuko. What a nice play there between Zuko and Blaze, just to take those off angles. Zuko making a bunch of noise, taking the aim away from generator, allowing to Blaze just to swoop in, finish up the round there. 4 straight for Elkhorn.
BYB fam, going to
As
Astro
once
to
again
do
we
them
get a pretty similar setup. Pretty similar setup coming out from Wilmot.
That's
Sure, it's
there.
the exact same. Oh, it looks like Kowalski and Pink are going to be switching here. Nothing crazy. Looks like another A split here. We're going to follow Cat. They did very well last round. We'll see if they can continue that momentum. With 3 players going to be met on the side of Wilmot. Stars coming out. Gren playing pretty close.
Killed the Cypher.
Zuko just pushing out.
Killed that.
No holds barred there. Zuko getting 2. Blaze getting ninjas. Kowalski fighting
Spike
T-gun
planted.
here. Gonna get decayed a little bit. No. Gets the pick. Zuko pushing out.
Last
Kowalski
player
2
standing.
and 3 with the stinger. Leaving just Cat
Cutting
and
their
Bash. Probably would prefer a Vandal here, but gets stuck with the Guardian, which makes it a little more difficult. Cat able to finish off the round. Very good attempt on the side of Kowalski and Wilmot to get that 8 site back, but just too much utility, too many players from Elkhorn left alive for Wilmot to be able to get that back. But I'm really liking these takes. As I said, Fracture is a very difficult map to defend if you haven't practiced it, or even if you have practiced it. If you're not winning these gunfights and you're losing one of those lanes, it's going to be very difficult to defend the site. This might be a 3rd ult coming out from Zuko. That is incredible. Note that there are 2 players in Canteen. Flashes out. It's going to pick up 2 in Pink, and Nexus sees at least one more towards the spawn here.
One enemy
Picks up
remaining.
ninjas, flicks over to Gren, who does end up taking him out, but he is left alone in a 1v4, and Blaze with a beautiful shot to finish off the round. Almost flawless from Elkhorn,
I
but
find them. I kill them.
that doesn't matter to
Simple
them.
as that.
A round is a round is a round. They're rolling right now. Wilmot looking to bring this momentum back, as it looks like we are going to get a little bit of A main aggression, maybe coming out from Kowalski. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a full team on A. They are
we
stacking
survived.
this site, and it looks like they're going to be right. We're going to have a beautiful fight going down here in A main. Kowalski taking that initial space. Cat swings out, takes a bunch of damage, sees 4 there. Fash getting the pick on Nexus. Kowalski flashing just to get out of there. as Blaze speeds up just a little bit. He's going to probably be able to jump over that. Unsure if he is noted. Blaze does hear 2 players on site. As Ninjas gets a pick onto Zuko, but not able to do anything with it. Blaze gets one, gets 2. Beautiful flank coming out. Kowalski, the only one left alive in their spawn. 1v4. 2 players are very low. With that Cypher ult coming out, they are going to be noted.
Spike
With
planted.
just a Stinger alive, it's going to be very difficult. As soon as they pop out of this smoke, they might be able to get 1, but not able to get all 4. Beautiful ground once again coming out from Elkhorn. 7 straight after dropping those first 2 of the half, but I'm going to go back to what I said again. You know, Fracture, very hard defensive map, especially when you got a team like Elkhorn. They have what I would believe is a attack-heavy comp with that Raze, Clove, and Yoru. They're just going to be able to just run you down. That Yoru's going to be able to TP behind you, flash you. Sky is going to be able to flash you. It's very difficult. Kowalski pushing out of B main with the ult. Cat picks up Pink, but Kowalski instantly trades out. Zuko getting the pick on Ninjas. Kowalski swinging out once again. Gets P-gun through the Yoru clone.
Who's next?
Pretty much putting a wrench as the 4th ultimate from Zuko. Nexus with the flank
Spike
picks
down,
up
B.
Fash. As the last 2 players on
Last
the side of
player
Wilmot are
standing.
noted. Oh, sorry, 2 of the last players on Wilmot are
Miss
noted.
me?
Zuko gets the
Cutting
pick
through.
back on the
I got
Nexus.
the
He knows
spike.
where these 2 players are. Kowalski, though,
Last
swings
player
out, gets
standing.
taken out by Zuko on for 4, I believe, this round. But with 30 HP
Time to
remaining,
jump.
and a Vandal in the hands of Gren, he is one shot. Gren gets info that he's not on the A site, but decides to go towards the A site just in case, if he hasn't heard anything towards B in quite some time. Zuko playing it slow, has
30
30
seconds
seconds.
left.
You only need 4 seconds to plant, so it's gonna be a little bit until we get this plant down, but worrying about tower, but Gren
Spike
nowhere
planted.
to be found yet. Sees Zuko, and I believe Zuko saw him. Zuko still stuck by boxes, swings out, but is going to be taken out by Grenben. As we get the 3rd round on Wilmot. A much needed win. If they're able to bring this half back to be 7-5, I see that as a win. That is a 5 rounds on a defensive half on this map is pretty good. I mean, especially in this situation where you lost 7 straight, you know, it's just like you're trying to get your footing but you're not able to. But
Yes, this should do.
just getting those few rounds, keeping that momentum, and especially if they're able to close out the half
This is a
by
nice
winning
spot.
these last 2 rounds, it's going to be huge going into that second half where everything just changes.
That goes there.
No aggression coming out from Wilmot as we do get 3 players on the A side. Kowalski hearing noise. Takes out just the clone. Kowalski swings out into Zuko, gets 1, dismisses out. Able to do just a little bit of chip damage, but that is going to be healed back up as all players from Wilmot are going to be rotating on the A site. Cat able to pick up their 2nd on the round, I believe, or 1st on the round. As we even out the score, 4-4. Never mind, Gren and Blaze getting
Spike
picks of their own,
down
bringing
A.
it to a 3v3. Ninja's playing towards this door. Gonna swing out, sees Cat, not able to get any damage on them.
Here, tripwire destroyed.
Gren, note that there are players in drop.
Here.
It's a lot of chip damage on to Fash, leaving them at just 30 HP. Cat rotating towards that B site with the spike. All 3 players from Wilmot are going to be stuck on the A site though. Fash
30
just playing
seconds
for
left.
noise, playing for hoping that they're going to be able to get a pick, but Cat getting that
Spike
spike
planted.
down. All three players from Wilmot in spawn, splitting up here. Blaze putting the trip
Tripwire
down.
destroyed.
It is going to be broken. Kowalski getting the first.
Cutting their
Flashes
vision.
out into A main, swings and gets picked off by Fash. 30 HP once again.
Blinded.
Ninjas creeping into the
Last
smoke,
player
able to get the
standing.
pick as Blaze gets taken out as well. As I said, this momentum is very much needed for Wilmot. Beautiful conversion on the end of that round there.
We defend this place, so.
Well played by both
defend this
sides. I like the
reality.
rotate. I like realizing like, hey, there's 4
Last
plus
round
people
before the
here.
switch.
Let's just cut all noise, rotate to B, and hope we can win this. But Wilmot able to just win their gunfights, win out the round. Well played by both sides. Once again, finally hitting B again. It looks like I feel like we haven't hit B in a little bit, but
Revealing area.
here comes the
I am the hunter!
ultimate from Nexus. Not able to get any hits. Banking on the fact that Elkhorn was going to be
Take flight.
close. Nexus drones out, sees 2, hears a lot more.
Who's next?
As we get the 5th ultimate from Zuko, once again clearing out the site. Breach ult, gonna push back Elkhorn. Kowalski and Zuko gonna get into it here. Kowalski gets the pick. Cat
One
getting
enemy
3
remaining.
of their own. If I can get onto them, there we
I've got
go.
your trail.
Sky out coming out. It is the last round. Probably gonna see this this Raze ult come out. T-gun fighting Grenben here. Gren left in just pretty much 1 HP. T-gun getting the final pick of the half. Elkhorn stopping that momentum, but
Switching
getting
sides.
4.5, not too shabby for Wilbot.
Gear up. Stay safe. We're going back in.
As we go into Elkhorn's defensive half and Wilmot's attack half. Excited to see how Wilmot decides to play off of the. I'm interested by the Astra pick. You don't see Astra too much. Very good for post plant situations with the suck and the stun abilities that they have. Along with the breach, I mean, you're gonna be able to stop plant or diffuses pretty easily. At least for a little bit, not for a crazy long amount of time. But Zuko getting taken out by Kowalski, not able to TP out in time, leaving just Blaze all alone on this A site. I don't know how many Zuko saw, but this is gonna be
Tripwire destroyed.
a
Cage
little
delivered.
rough here for Blaze. Gets spotted out by the dart. As it looks like Wilmot is going to be able to just stroll right on into sight here, get that plant down.
Spike planted.
Have a 3v5 retake here. Beautiful shots coming out from Fash and Cat. But Fash
Last
gets up,
player
gets
standing.
taken out, throws the nade right before they die, but not able to get any damage. T-gun left in a 1v3, gets the pick onto Pink. But this is what I'm saying with the Astra pick there. It's going to be really difficult to push through the smoke. Drops down, hoping to get one, but that high-low is not gonna get taken down. Very well played by Wilmot there, able to convert the pistol round just like the first half. Let's see if we get any aggression. I know some teams, what
This
they'll
goes
do is
here.
if they are, if they lose that pistol round, you might gamble stack and push down a lane, but looks like we're gonna get a pretty normal setup from Elkhorn. Flash to get any info, sees nothing, but you got Kowalski sitting there with the Spectre, looking to probably take a little bit of lurk space here, but 4 players from Wilmot are gonna be pushing up into A main. A lot of noise noted by T-Gun. as Kowalski does start taking the space there. Door open. Wilmot making a lot of noise in A main, but that's allowing Kowalski to take a lot of space towards B. Sees that the site is pretty much clear. Gives the call that they should be rotating over. Gets the pick on the Fash. Cat not noted yet, but the orb being picked up is gonna be heard. Looks like Kowalski
Spike
did
planted.
end up hearing that. Zuko getting the pick on the Ninja. Cat picking up Kowalski.
One enemy
Nice shots
remaining.
from Elkhorn, leaving it in a 1v4 all of a sudden. Two players are going to be very low, but not planted for them. Blaze picking up Gren as Elkhorn
Gun here.
able to convert
Good
on their
try, idiots.
on their pistol, or on their no buy there. But that is huge. That leaves
I'm buying.
Wilmot with not a whole ton of money. They are going to be able to buy 3 rifles, but if Elkhorn is able to win this round, Wilmot is going to be at a very big disadvantage with what they're going to be able to buy on these
Cutting
upcoming
through.
rounds. So they do. It looks
Decoy.
like Elkhorn is looking to not buy up here and save up. Zuko, either way, is going to be able to get that pick on Gren.
Gun.
A lot of noise being made in A main. Kowalski just pushing out, running with the Stinger. That extra fire rate is going to be doing work for Kowalski here with that Stinger. Zuko gets spotted out in drop. Flashes out, not going to be able to
Cutting
flash
through.
anything. Kowalski taking a lot of space into spawn here. Picks up Zuko. That's a pretty far shot for the Stinger. Cat
Spike down
shutting
A.
shutting down Kowalski, which leaves Spike
One
in
enemy
a
remaining.
pretty desolate area. Just Ninja left all alone with a Phantom. But as I said, this round is huge for Elkhorn. Blaze picking up that final kill, but yeah, Wilmot needed that round there. I mean, they are going to be able to buy a couple of Vandals and Phantoms each round, but it's going to be so difficult for them to just crawl back. Or sorry, claw back from being in this financial hole, I'll call it. But yeah, Elkhorn's going to be rolling in the money here. 4 rifles on their side. Fash able to buy a 5th, but from how things have been going, it doesn't look like they'll really need that 5th rifle. Kowalski taking a lot of space, forcing Cat to back up pretty quickly here. As Wilmot taking a bunch of space in A main. Zuko flashing out of the smoke. Nexus just barely missing. Flashes out, able to get the pick. Zuko and Cat
Spike down.
3v5 pretty quickly. Ninja
Portal
and
closed.
Pink are going to be stuck in this zone as they
One
push out.
enemy remaining.
The last player, Gren, in a 1v5. Very, very difficult. A miracle is going to be needed. Just trying to rotate over.
Cage triggered.
His Blaze swings out, ends up picking Green Bean. Another flawless round for Elkhorn, bringing it to 11-5. Just 2 more rounds Elkhorn needs, but Wilmot, they have been doing phenomenal. I believe that they'll make it a lot closer here. They're gonna be able to convert around. I'm thinking very soon here. I mean, they keep getting these rifles. They're gonna be able to buy. If they win one of these rounds, they get the rifles out of the hands of Elkhorn. They'll be able to upgrade, and they're just looking to snowball whatever they can here. Fash, an early dog, just to get info, sees one. Zuko flashes out, not able to get the pick on Kowalski with the Stinger. Flash coming out, upgrades to the Phantom, swings out and gets picked off by Fash. Ninja took a lot of space into sand here. telling their team just to wait a little bit. Cat
One enemy
gets 2
remaining.
with the ult as T-Gun gets the
Spike
third,
down A.
leaving Ninja all alone. That was so quick. I didn't even see that happen. T-Gun gets taken out, but turns around. Cat able to get the final pick, bringing us to match point for Elkhorn here.
Match point.
Wilmot needs to buy up their very low eco, but looks like we are going to be able to get I'll say 4 rifles. We got 2 Spectres coming out, but you know, Wilmot's doing the best they can here to scrape together any change they can to try to get these rifles in the hands of their players, but looks like we're going to get an A hit with a gamble stack from Elkhorn here on the B. They're taking a lot of space in this B main, realizing that there's nobody there. Quick TP coming out from Zuko. Here's a lot of noise in A main. As it looks like a team flash, but Wilmot having a bit of fun with
Cage
it.
trigger.
You want to fight it?
Astrowall coming out. That cuts off noise from the other half of the wall, so only Blaze can really hear what's going on. Zuko swings out but gets taken out by Ninja. Instantly traded out through the use of the trip. Little T-Gun
Right here.
seeing that there's a ton of players on the other side of this wall as it is about to drop, but it looks like Kowalski gonna get the jump on the lurk. 2v2 with that 3rd kill coming from Blaze as Wilmot decides it's time to go. They're going to be 40 seconds left in the round. Oh, we might get a bit of a Cat. Here's Kowalski. I don't know if Kowalski knows, but
One enemy remaining.
that's gonna
30
be
seconds left.
a 1v2 situation in the hands of Gren.
Planted
They
the
have
spike. My
done it
ultimate is
before.
ready.
Looking to do it again, but gets taken out with Blaze's 4th kill of the round. As that'll be the end of it. A 13-5 victory by Elkhorn. A great game on both sides. Very well played by
Defenders
both
win.
teams, but Elkhorn just a bit better today. But yeah, that was a beautiful game. I appreciate everybody for watching. We'll pick up the scoreboard here so you guys can see. But yeah, Kowalski picking 26,
Hey, GG's, y'all. GG's.
picking 26 kills on the game. A very well played by them, but just not enough to bring Wilmot into the win column. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, we will be back next week with week 3, and we will be announcing the teams very soon here. So thank you guys once again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. And